Thank you very much, Mr. Vice President, distinguished delegates. It is my pleasure to deliver this statement on behalf of His Excellency, the Minister of Environment of Egypt, who regrets not being able to attend this session of the Assembly due to pressing commitments at home. Mr. Chairman, allow me to express our appreciation to the UNEP Secretariat for organizing this meeting and to the Executive Director, Mr. Eric Solheim, for his leadership, and to the Government of Kenya for the warm hospitality they have extended to us since our arrival in Nairobi. We'd also like to commend UNEP for selecting the pressing issue of pollution as the theme for UNEA 3. Distinguished delegates, addressing all types of pollution, including in air, land, freshwater, seas, and oceans, as well as safely managing chemicals, waste, and other hazardous substances, are all a key to preserving and maintaining the various functions of our ecosystem. It is thus imperative that we all adopt more sustainable policies that not only reduce pollution and halt the degradation of the environment, but also revitalize and facilitate its regenerative capacity. The exchange of experiences and best practices, in addition to capacity building, transfer of technology, and promotion of sustainable finance between countries, are all necessary to achieve this end. International cooperation in this regard is indispensable as it complements and enhances national actions. In our view, UNEA provides the ideal global platform for addressing critical emerging environmental issues. It is where we can best coordinate our collective responses at all levels and with the participation of relevant stakeholders. In particular, we look forward to UNEA 3 as an opportunity to agree on the necessary actions required to reduce pollution and its negative impacts on human health and environment. We believe that our discussions should not only focus on national actions, but should also consider cross-border cooperation in light of the transboundary nature of the impacts of pollution, in particular on shared ecosystems and transboundary resources. Distinguished delegates, in 2016, Egypt launched its 2030 Sustainable Development Strategy. In implementing this strategy, we have undertaken a number of initiatives that work toward our outlined goals, including projects to reduce and eventually eliminate industrial pollutants along the Nile River through providing financial and technical support for industrial facilities, as well as working to manage and reduce wastewater through reusing and recycling such water. Furthermore, the vision reflected in Egypt's 2030 strategy has quantified specific and ambitious targets, including reaching 100% treatment of hazardous waste, reaching 80% of wastewater treatment compared to 50% now, increasing the number of air quality monitoring stations from 93 currently to 120 by 2020. But even more importantly, we have progressively ended subsidies for energy and fossil fuels and redirected investment toward green sectors, including renewable energy. Our aim is to produce 20% of our energy in 2020 from renewable sources, and by 2030 to reach a targeted 45%. Egypt is also promoting the development of sustainable communities which will rely predominantly on renewable energy and clean transport systems. Distinguished delegates, next year we will all celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Convention on Biological Diversity. And I am pleased to inform you that our preparations are well underway for hosting the 14th meeting of the Conference of Parties to the Convention on Biodiversity, COP14, in Egypt in November 2018. This will be the first biodiversity COP held on African soil since 2000, when it was held here in Nairobi at this very venue. We look forward to welcoming you all in Sharm el-Sheikh next year, and are fully confident that we can rely on UNEP's support of and contributions to this important meeting. Finally, I wish to once again reiterate that our delegation has come to Nairobi with every intention to work effectively and constructively with all of our partners towards a successful UNEA 3, one that sets the tone for effective collective action towards addressing the many environmental challenges that we face. I thank you.